Hello, hello. Welcome to something new that Mr. Ark is putting on. Welcome to the APDL Fall Festival. He's just kind of, or he's doing this as like a supplementary Wi-Fi league in between, or like sort of in between season 14 and season 15. But this is just more, or this is a lot like this is a lot like a BBR D League like Summer Scramble or something. It's just very chill. Um, nothing, nothing really, or not a lot, not a lot of pressure on this is I guess what I want to say. So let's get into our quote unquote draft review. So, general rules: it's a Wi-Fi league with Gen 9 Paldea decks. Teams share one common type, so it's a monotype league. And I haven't really shared this on the channel, but I was born in the streets of Gen 9 monotype random battle on Pokemon Showdown. So this is like right up my alley. So we have teams of 8 Pokemon with 1 S tier, 2 A tiers, 2 B tiers, and 3 C tiers. And your C tiers are Terras, and we have open Terras in this. So the format is this is pool play with a top team from each pool making it to the championship bracket. We have 4 pools, so 16 teams, and everyone got to pick their own type. And we unfortunately did not, or in normal type and dragon type were unfortunately not selected. So I bet you're wondering, Mr. Chunk Norris, what type did you pick? I went with Ghost. I saw the Ghost type mons, and I was like, holy, I need this in my life right now. So let's get into the draft. So my S tier Pokemon, I picked Dragapult. Dragapult is way too fast and it hits way too hard to be remotely legal in draft settings. So honestly, if I set up a D dance with this, I most likely sweep and more than likely win. So yeah, this thing is honestly just too nutty. So that's my S tier. Moving on to my A tier. My first A tier is Ceruledge. I have Armarouge in the Castelia Battle Network, and I've always wanted to use Ceruledge. When I was playing Pokemon, or when I was playing Gen 9, I played Pokemon Scarlet, so I unfortunately had an Armarouge that I didn't use all that much because I had a terrible Terra type for it. But Ceruledge with great attack, good speed, Sword Stance Bitterblade. Yeah. Now moving on to my next A tier, it is Pecharunt. I don't know how Mr. Ark keeps letting Pecharunt be legal in drafts, but Poison Puppeteer with Malignant Chain is too good not to pass up. It's got decent stats across the board with really good defense. This thing is too good to be allowed in draft. Yeah, Pecharunt. Moving on to my next Pokemon, Mimikyu. I haven't used Mimikyu like in any real draft format before, but I've got him a few times in monotype random battle. I've had to face him more times than I can count. And Mimikyu is just a funny Pokemon to me, because you can set up a Sword Stance basically for free with a disguise, and then you just kind of go to town with either Play Rough or Shadow Claw or Shadow Sneak. Yeah, I am very excited to use Mimikyu. I'm very excited to see what Mimikyu is gonna bring to the team. So moving on to the next B tier mon, Sinistcha. I'm not entirely sold on Sinistcha right now, to be completely honest. I might swap him out for something later on down the line. But with really good special attack and a signature move of Machigacha, which has I think a 30% chance to burn, while also healing Sinistcha, quite good. Yeah, and special abilities, Hospitality really won't Hospitality really won't do much for me in singles, but Heat Proof just gets rid of, or basically gets rid of that fire weakness, which is very, very nice. So moving on to our C tier Terra captains. First one is Golurk. I've seen Golurk used in a couple Arc NK videos, not necessarily by him, but used against him. And I've always thought that no guard Terra fighting no guard dynamic punch could go quite hard indeed. But with really good attack and also an ability in Iron Fist where I can just punch my way to victory basically through anything. Simply too good to pass up. Alright, so moving on to our next Pokemon, our next C tier mod. We have Oricorio Sensu. Also not entirely sold on this one yet. But with a special ability Dancer and special move Revelation Dance, which is Ghost type because I have the Ghost type Oricorio. If I set up a Quiver Dance, that Revelation Dance is going to go to town on everything. That is of course assuming that he actually lives long enough, but that's neither here nor there. But Oricorio Sensu, I can Terra Ghost this, I can Terra Flying it for Stab Hurricane, or I can just Terra whatever it for Terra Blast. Whatever I decide to do with Oricorio, I know it'll at least do something. So, moving on to the final C tier mon, which is Trevenant. Again, seen Trevenant used in Monotype Random Battle a lot. Used them a lot with Harvest Citrus Berry and also Drain Punch. Trevenant just kind of goes hard. He goes hard in the paint. Yeah. Not much else to say about Trevenant there. I just really like him, and I want to be able to use him in more formats. So, there you have it. That is my team for the APDL Fall Festival. I can't promise to do regular uploads with this because we just have a deadline for when our pool play games are supposed to be played by, which is I think middle of November. So, if I do get if I can promise one thing about these uploads, I think it's that they will show up on Thursdays. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you either Thursday for the first Fall Festival game, or on Saturday on Saturday or Sunday for the Castelia Battle Network game. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.